Ladies and gentlemen, Vienna Falls. So,
What's up, guys?
How are you guys? Introduce yourself. What do you guys do? Where are you from?
Eric. My name is Eric. I play drums for Vienna Falls.
My name is Sean. I play bass.
My name is Rosario. I do vocals.
My name is Joe. I play guitar.
My name is Jay. I play guitar.
So, where does the name Vienna Falls come from?
Oh.
Alright,
That's all Joe.
There's really no meaning to the name, to be honest. We were looking for a name, and I was eating a package of Vienna cookies one day. They're probably the best cookies in the world. But I just like the name Vienna, and I just played around with some ideas with Vienna, and I brought it up to these guys before Vienna Falls was the official name, and everyone just liked it, and it stuck, and we just thought it was cool.
The Vienna cookies. I thought it was a sausage, honestly.
Every time we go to practice, there's a huge sign on the way that says Vienna sausage.
Where do you guys practice at?
We practice at Joe's house in Long Island. He has a huge garage space, and we do everything out there.
And his parents rule for letting us
Yeah.
stay
His
there.
parents fucking hate us.
How about the neighbors? Do they hate you too?
They can actually hear us from down the block. That's
We
Yeah.
haven't ever gotten any complaints.
One time.
Oh, the cops showed up.
Remember that one
like,
woman who
twice.
came up?
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
We were done anyway.
She was having a party across the street, and
Yeah.
she came
Is that
over and she was
Memorial
like,
Day?
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
a
holiday.
holiday.
That's probably our bad.
They hate us.
whatever.
So, you guys done a lot of shows by now. Any shows that stand out? How far have you guys traveled away from
Sure.
Long Island?
Oh,
Sure,
man.
definitely. That first show
yeah.
was the best I've ever played. Okay, so we played this one show in Pennsylvania in Stratford, and there's an awesome girl, Amber, hooked us with the show, and it was with Motionless in White, and they're from East Stratford, and they played a sick show. But, I mean, in my opinion, I think it was probably one of the best shows we ever played.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was this old movie theater that was converted to a concert hall. And this guy was a foot in the air, and this kid fell off, and everything. It was great. It was fantastic.
But it was a huge stage. And it was
We had a stage that was the size of an auditorium, and on top of that stage we had another stage that was for the drums,
Yeah.
which I fell on.
But that drum stage.
It was that high up.
That drum stage was like a stage at FLC.
Yeah.
It was so huge. It was.
Yeah.
Basically, it was pretty amazing. It was really fun.
And Motionless was really cool about everything, and
Yeah.
they were really chill about everything. It was really, really cool playing with the sign band.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, how long have you guys been a part of Bronx and FLC?
This is our third time. This is our third time playing here.
We actually have really bad luck.
Funny story. So
Yeah.
What happened to
I've heard the story. Why don't you share it?
Yeah, the first time we actually came here,
It was
we were really
packed.
excited. It was our third show. We were playing such a great venue, and 15 minutes before our set was about to start, I started to feel a pain in my chest, and I thought it was just nothing. I thought it was past. I thought I pulled something, and then it was just starting to get worse and worse and worse. And I asked Sean, I was like, dude, my chest really hurts right now, and I don't know what to do about it. He's like, don't worry about it, you're fine, blah, blah.
I started doing a whole lot of this.
Yeah, massaging my chest, and
I was
it
like,
kind
"I'll
of
be
helped.
fine, I'll
It
be
helped,
fine."
but I realized that my breathing was weird. I thought I was having a heart attack.
I collapsed his lung.
No, it just happened spontaneous. It's called spontaneous pneumothorax, and it could just happen out of nowhere. And it just so happened that happened before the show.
You gotta turn your cell phone off in an interview.
Joe, you're a dick.
Yeah, it's like a movie theater joke. Anyway, so we had to, we couldn't play the show. I was rushed to a hospital in the Bronx, and
We all panicked.
and
I
the worst part of it is, aside from my health, it was the most packed show we've ever seen.
Oh man.
And
Show him the scar. Show him
No,
the
I'm not
scar.
showing
Show
you.
him the scar. Camera, come on.
But they put a tube in me and stuff. But anyway, we played Bronx Underground one more time. We played FLC, and it was pretty packed, but not as packed as the first time. And we're playing here tonight, and it's pretty packed too, but not as packed as it was the first time. We were really disappointed at that because it was my fault, because of my damn lung. But I'm.
So, you guys been around for a year. How hard is it these days to make it as a musician?
I mean, there's plenty of competition out there, and
Especially in New York City,
Yeah, New York City the most. I mean, we've seen bands come out of like suburban places like Ohio and like yeah, like so many bands come out of little suburban places. But New York City is like there's so many bands around.
Failing Sky.
Yeah, Failing Sky, like they're good friends of ours, and we share a similar taste of interest in music. But it's definitely difficult. We want to get signed. That's our dream, to be signed, to get toured all over the world, especially in the United States. Because there's a huge.
Honestly, I think we'll tour whenever, like wherever the hell.
We will tour anywhere. If it's
We
in the
just
middle of
want-
the ocean, we'll tour.
Yeah.
Book us, we will come.
Yes, exactly.
So let's talk about music for a little bit. I want to start off with names again. You guys have some pretty clever titles. I Want to Wear Lead Shoes, EVIL.
Yes.
So like, who's kind of mastermind behind all these titles?
When it comes to lyrics and majority of the titles, it's me. Jay definitely chose the title for Evil, Every Villain is Lemons. It comes from SpongeBob, by the way. So we love that show. But
I
anyway,
love that song.
I Once Wore Lead Shoes is, the title is basically mean like, I used to be tied down. I used to be weighed down by so many things, because lead is just so heavy and thick. And the song is basically, oh wow, that sounded wrong. But the song is basically about like a time in my life when I was weighed down by so many things and I just couldn't take it, and that's where the title comes from. I heard something similar in a movie and it just like kind of, I just thought of it right then and there. And in the middle of the theater, I'm just like, I gotta write this down. So that's how it came to be.
So once you get the titles down, what's like the songwriting process? Does it vary? Is there one set way?
Yeah, it's definitely all these do. I mean, like, they come up with Eric, I mean, ever since I met this kid, I like bowed down because I'm so impressed by this kid. Yeah, I just said so I mean, they normally break off and then, me and Joe in the process.
Basically, our writing process is just like normally Eric puts down like the drums and then like we kind of sit down all together as a band and just like try to feel the beat and try to come up with stuff, and then me and him will like layer it, and then like Joe and Sean will layer it even more with like leads and like different kind of bass rhythms and stuff. And then over on top, Sean and Bro would just like vocals, cleans and screams, and we just kind of compact all the layers together. It's like different.
Like making a cake.
Yeah, exactly. There's different layers to it.
Like a VF cake.
Yeah, it's a really thick VF cake. That's what it comes down to.
So what's everybody's favorite song so far?
Oh man,
Oh,
I
God.
think we can all agree. I don't know.
I think we're all thinking the same.
Heavy Arms is our
Heavy
newest
Arms.
song. We're in the process of recording it right now.
Cute.
Eric is going to audio school
I
to learn how to
recorded.
record. Sean and Joe purchased all the equipment in order for us to record.
Financial partners.
Me and Ro don't do anything, but
It's
it's
not fun. We just drink juice.
Yeah!
Come on. Ouch.
Right
That's messed up. We drink like every day.
now we're in the process of recording Heavy Arms, which that song title actually came from Sean. But the song is basically about it's about fighting and fighting for what you love and what you care about and survival.